Well, what Kiran did is wrong. We shouldn't waste food. Wastage of food has led to shortage of food in the world in the current situation. Good morning viewers, this is a special documentary on food shortage in current world. The main motive of this whole documentary is to raise awareness in the need of not wasting food and see the difference between a first world country and a third world country. Let's begin the documentary. You've probably felt hungry before, but have you ever felt real hunger? Imagine a day without getting food. Now imagining another day, then another.
As much as half of all the wood produced in the world is equivalent to 2 billion tons, ends up as a waste every year, engineers warned in a report. In the face of United Nations predictions that there could be about an extra 3 billion people to feed by the end of the country's century, and growing pressure on the resources needed to reproduce food, including land, water, and energy.
After seeing both cases, how do you feel? Angry? But we do realize that many rich nations do not think about the poorer nations and will just throw away their food as they do not like it. We should not be wasting food and must be grateful that we have enough food to feed us. Many people in the world are struggling to feed themselves 3 times a day. So just rewind your life a bit and think about what we have done and what we can change in the future.
Hunger and malnutrition are the underlying causes of more than half of all child deaths, killing nearly 6 million children each year. For millions of people in the developing world, hunger is not just a pain that will go away. It is a matter of life and death. An example is the Great Hunger. From 1845 to 1849, a failure of potato crops caused famine in Ireland. The Great Hunger left huge number of people without their staple food. About 1 million Irish died of starvation and liver disease. Famines are still a major problem in many parts of the world today. They may be caused by a number of factors including war, poor government, and natural disasters such as droughts or flooding.
No one really knows how many people are malnourished, as the figure below shows the number of hungry people has increased since 1995 to 1997. The increase has been due to 3 factors, such as neglect to agriculture-relevant very poor people by governments and international agencies, the current worldwide economic crisis, and the significant increase of food prices in the last several years, which has been devastating to those with only a few dollars a day to spend. 925 million people is 13.6% to the estimated world population of 6.8 billion. Nearly all of the undernourished are in developing countries. In round numbers, there are 7 billion people in the world. Thus, with an estimated 925 hungry people in the world, 13.1% or almost 1 in 7 people are hungry. As you can see that the amount of food that US wastes is a lot, and it is enough to feed many people. We should raise awareness and of the importance of the food. I think that technology can help to solve the problem of food shortage to some extent. Technology can help to solve the problem of food shortage by increasing the rate of production of food. It increases the rate by manufacturing machines to aid the farmers in the daily farming processes. For example, a tractor for harvesting crops, or by inventing a new farming technology to revolutionize the traditional farming methods. An example of this would be the invention of genetic engineering. The particular technology has helped increase the rate of production at a shorter time and therefore increasing the output of almost 300%. As the population is now increasing at a fast and alarming rate, we therefore rethink our ways to increase the outputs at a shorter time. Well, let me tell you an example. Between the 1940s to 1970s, major advances in food technology such as chemical fertilizers and pesticides, improved seed varieties, better irrigation and farm technology led to huge gains in the amount of food the world's farmers were able to grow. This green revolution caused crop yields in Mexico, Asia and other areas of the world to shoot up, protecting many people from starvation. Although some of its technology were found to have drawbacks, for example, chemical fertilizers can deplete the soil of nutrition and pollute water, The Green Revolution and saved many lives. But the question is, can science do it again? Just think back a moment and look at the amount of food we have wasted. We must be grateful that we have enough food to fill our stomachs 3 times a day. We should also raise more awareness and ask use of way to use technology to solve this major issue. So I hope you have understand the real meaning of food and do not waste them. We should always take food limitlessly. It's extremely painful for us to see the people in Africa suffering. The donations of the people are helping African people to stand on their feet. Even if we can't donate, we should spread the word. What should we we should do our best for a better future for everyone. The question is, what will happen next?